As per the 1 p.m. forecast of CVoter, we are now going to look at the very critical state of Delhi.
Absolutely.
Delhi, 1 p.m. forecast of CVoter. It is on your screen right now. I just want to do a very quick summary of this before we move on. What we are talking about broadly is we are still talking about a hung assembly, no clear mandate. Yeah. We're talking of the Aam Aadmi Party, which with the 28% of the vote gets 16 seats. The Congress with 28% of the vote gets 21 seats. The BJP with 32% of the votes gets 29 seats. So we have the BJP being the single largest party, but no party individually goes past the halfway mark. This is what we are projecting as of 1 p.m., which means that the Aam Aadmi Party's performance is at a fairly decent 16 seats, but it's way off the mark from its own internal expectation of 47 seats. Point number two is that the Aam Aadmi Party, the entry into the fray of the Aam Aadmi Party has made sure that the Congress Party's loss has not been the BJP's gain, but the loss has been so much that the BJP is the single largest party anyway. What happens politically in such a situation? This also means that all this voting that you are seeing, at least from what Yashwant Deshmukh and CVoter are predicting in terms of their exit poll, is not necessarily all a vote for the Aam Aadmi Party. Much of it is also going as a last-minute surge towards the BJP. How much of a surge and what does this mean?
In the past, in the history of Indian elections, we have seen in a triangular contest, even a 3% vote share difference produces absolute majorities. Let's not rule out either the BJP, in the worst case the Aam Aadmi Party, or even the Congress getting an absolute majority.
I agree.
The second point is that if you look at the vote shares of both the mainstream parties, both of them have lost votes as compared to 2008. So certainly it's an anti-incumbent vote. Now, how it plays out on the ground, if the Aam Aadmi Party is very well spread across all the seats, it's going to be the loser. However, if it's concentrated in a few pockets, it can pull a surprise.
Right. Now, in the 2008 results, the Congress Party got 40%
of the votes. Now it's down to 28%. So 12% swing here, right down.
That's a 12% swing here. But the critical question here is the entry of the Aam Aadmi Party. It gets 16%, 28%
of the votes again.
28% of the votes again. It gets 16 seats. If the Aam Aadmi Party, which makes a fairly dramatic entry with 28% of the vote, which is more or less what we had predicted the last time as well.
27.
If the Aam Aadmi Party were to say under 15 seats, then there could be a situation in terms of government formation where the BJP with some smaller parties like the BSP could form the government. However, the present situation of the Aam Aadmi Party is that it is neither quite here nor quite there. It's made a great entry. It's, however, not been able to stem the BJP, which remains the leader party at 32 seats.